Welcome to Florence, known for Renaissance architecture, ex-Florentine and football. We're here today to watch Fiorentina versus Napoli. This is the start of BT23's European trip. Fiorentina are a bit of a resting giant, whereas Napoli have just come to life in the last couple of years again. An arisen giant, some might say. I'm like Peter Drury, aren't I?
Thank you. What can you say but thank you?
Now, it may seem like a one-sided affair, but these are two big teams. And when two big teams come to compete, well, either ends 0-0 or there are fireworks. What are my predictions for the evening? In all honesty, I have to say I think Napoli might clinch it, but I am here to support the local team, that is Fiorentina. Hopefully, David De Gea can keep out his old teammates. Scott McFadden, I believe that's his name over here.
Mazzocchi would say Fratoma. So. Fratoma, sì.
And Kevin De Bruyne. And many more from Napoli's elite team at the minute. Before we get into all that though, we've got to fill up. I'm going to have some pizza. And I am here with Mrs. BT23. Side note, whilst we're waiting, we do have Juventus first, Inter Milan. 3-2 Inter Milan at the minute in the 80th minute. It's an exciting game. If tonight is anything half as decent as this game, we're in for an absolute treat. Score prediction for the football today?
2-1 Fiorentina.
Fiorentina, but don't worry about that. She's excited because the reason we're actually in Florence is for a fragrance event. She's just realised that she's got herself a wedding fragrance. Exciting times. I'll stick it on screen just for anyone that cares. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
It's just gone 4-3 to Juve. First of all, Marcus Thuram scored to put Inter ahead 3-2 in like the 70-something minute. Then his brother goes and equalises in like the 80-something minute. Now Juve have just gone ahead in the 91st minute, 4 minutes extra time to go 4-3. What a mental game. And I stand by what I said. If tonight's game goes anything like this Juve-Inter game, we are in for an absolute treat. Viola, maybe one of the spicy ones. It's not bad at all. So the restaurant is literally just here and the stadium is just there. Empty as you like in there, about an hour before kickoff. That's a thumbs up straight away. We are going to try and, judge Fiorentina stadium atmosphere, all that. We're going to judge it today. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to get into the stadium now. Hopefully better lighting. Let's get in there. How about this? Unbelievable. We're in our seats, and if you can't tell, it is pissing it down. No roof protection. This is old school, and this is epic. Look at this. Unreal. Although I guess all that back bit there is in development. Mind all the hand gestures from the Italians. Right next to us, all the Napoli fans here. And we've got all the ultras sat over there. A million miles from the pitch. You would have thought they'd put them pitch side, but game's a game. There are some names playing today as well. You've got Moise Keane up top for Fiorentina. Why did I start there? I don't know. De Gea in nets for them and all. I think Napoli's where it's at, isn't it? Kevin De Bruyne, McTominay, Spaziola, whatever his name is. Højlund up top as well. This atmosphere is incredible to start. They keep this going for 90. Atmosphere 10 out of 10. And they're missing a third of the stadium to renovation, so fair play. First half is underway, and I have to say the Fiorentina Ultras, it's very much a European Ultras thing. Don't get it too much in England. Only place I say you get it, Crystal Palace. Just saying. We're 2 minutes into the game, and De Gea's just made a goal line clearance. And then I actually didn't see who it was, but it looks like it's going to be a penalty to Napoli. Højlund, first goal. There it is, 1-0 Napoli, early doors. Also, weirdly, seems I'm sat around some Napoli fans here in the stadium. A couple of people sat in front of me in the Fiorentina end. Am I in dangerous territory now or what? I'll tell you, look at everyone celebrating. You would have thought it was 1-1. It's just gone 2-0 Napoli, 14 minutes in. Højlund, of all players. I've got a sneaky feeling this geezer might do well in this league. If I can take anything away from this, is that Fiorentina is probably the strongest team in the Conference League, beside a certain Crystal Palace. Just saying. Also, Palace come here, there's not many seats in the away area. I'm going to have to get my ticket sharpish. Oh, 20 minutes in. Firstly, I don't know who it was in the box. Moise Keane and someone both gone to head of the same ball, but then they've had a chance, just gone wide. Fiorentina's first chance. Still 2-0, 20 minutes in. Your score predictions out the window. How'd you feel?
After 15 minutes, terrible.
Game's a game, love. Game's a game. About 30 minutes in, one of the most one-sided games I think I've been to in a long while. Sort of sums it up. It is a dreary half of Fiorentina. Way too quick to try and get it forward. They're just not settling on possession. It is half-time, it is 2-0 to Napoli, and Evelyn's kind of getting a little bit sick in the rain. You resorting to using the bag as a hat. How did you feel the half went?
Bored.
I'm not going to pretend to be well versed in Italian football. I can only go by what really I've seen other pro footballers say, as well as the little bits I've seen. Very soft, I have to admit. Referees made some howling decisions. Actually makes the Prem look half decent.
What did he say?
It gives me hope that Crystal Palace can do well in the Conference League if Fiorentina are the next best team in it. They are way too keen to get forward, pardon the pun. I think this game could end 5-0. Napoli are a very good outfit. Fingers crossed for a better second half, and hopefully it dries up a little bit. Right, so we've just come from literally our seats up here, down. Good food options, ice creams, hot dogs, pizzas, popcorn as well. Not bad for a gantry, I have to say. Second half underway, about 48 minutes in, so I hope it'll be a bit more exciting, and chances are Napoli are going to score a few more. But at least we'll have them down this end. David De Gea in net. It seems Fiorentina have got it at the minute down that end. Let's hope they can score. And just like that, from a corner, 3-0 Napoli, just like that. 50 minutes in, 3-0 Napoli. I'll tell you what, it's pretty inevitable. I do hope Fiorentina can get a goal though. We all want to see Moyes clean gritty on Napoli, right? David De Gea with an incredible save there. Scott McFadden with, well, nearly Napoli's fourth. Napoli are running away with this at the minute. Fiorentina don't really seem to have much going forward. Getting to the final third, and they all get a little bit dizzy. Can't seem to put that final pass in. Rasmus Højlund going off as well. Got a round of applause. Goal scorer. This league is far better suited for him. He's actually played quite well tonight. Let's get a bit of a pitch cam on the go. I think from it we can count that. Well, no, you see what I mean now, but I get a bit dizzy when they get up the pitch. Nada. No, Napoli can counter, hopefully. No. Story of Fiorentina when they get forward, it's a real shame. Free kick Fiorentina in the first time in the second half. Hello. Ooh, corner. Finally, there we have it. Goal to Fiorentina, and no one around me is celebrating. Well, a few people, but it's not mental. Corner. I should have recorded that and not the free kick. Luca Ranieri, there you go. 3-1, some consolation. To be honest, if anyone deserves it, it's this lot over here. They've been putting in a shift all evening. Probably deserve that, to be fair. We've got 10 minutes left in the game. She can't wait to get home because it's absolutely chapping it down. But is there a chance that Fiorentina can get back into this? They've got it on the edge of the box at the minute. Dodo, their Brazilian winger, 2'2", not doing much, doing a bit of an Anthony with it. Ball in. Ooh, I think it's corner again. Well, if they can pounce and claw this back somehow, that would be scenes. Oh, ridiculous save there. Fiorentina are putting that fight in. It's a shame it's taken to the 83rd minute to find it. They want to get that second. Shame they also need to get the third. Corner whipped in. Ooh. Hard to tell because he's at the other end of the pitch, but look like they nearly got another one there at second. See, I don't mind this. Lose 3-1, but put a bit of fight in. And it makes it worth watching. The whole second half will be so boring to watch because Fiorentina don't look like they can do anything at the top of the pitch. Napoli just sort of playing around with it. It's not really been an entertaining game. Tyreek Lamptey's just come on for Fiorentina. And it just made me think, is that the most football manager move? Tyreek Lamptey at Fiorentina. That rain's really coming down now. Everyone is leaving. Got to see it through, lads. Got to see it through. Here we go. Corner in and cleared and goal kick Napoli. Right, that's game. 3-1. Let's get out of the rain, get in a taxi, and then we'll recap this, shall we? We're at the stadium. We're going to go try and find a taxi, but I'm thinking way too dark, way too wet to start giving some predictions. So I'm going to fast forward to tomorrow morning, and we're going to rate this experience as a whole. Is it worth doing? Right, so next morning we're going to rank everything all together. We're going to start with the stadium, and just remember, you got to play to the whistle. You can only play the cards you dealt. Raining, no roof. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's an awesome stadium, but I don't want to be sitting through 90 minutes like under the pissing rain. Players get paid far too much for that. 6 out of 10. The fans, gave them a 6 out of 10. The ultras on one side, incredible, but all through my stand, we were mixed crowd, and the other side, don't really know how I felt about that. It wasn't great. The only noise came from one end, plus the other end empty. Food in the area, and generally my experience in Florence, 8 out of 10. So budget-wise, I've got Flights we're not going to count because, well, they change from time of year. You can get trains. If you fly into Bologna or fly into Pisa, you can get trains for like 10 euros or 12 euros or something. So that's 20 return. Accommodation, you could probably do it in the winter for about 100 for a half decent thing per night. Ticket cost me 58 euros, so that'll cost you maybe like 55 quid, and your average meal price per person about 20 quid. So if you were to do a one night stay, fly in Saturday morning, leave Sunday morning, 3 meals are 60 quid. So I reckon you could do a Fiorentina game on a budget of about £250, £300 max. Obviously your budget can go as high as you want, but I reckon you can do it for that much. You want to go watch a game in London, plus your drinks afterwards and food and so on, probably looking about the same. You let me know what you think. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what game should we go watch next.